Yo, 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 Jeff Lazan with Filtered Ink here. Oh, feel the love. Alright, I got a short video to do that just came out of the blue, and it's going to be so short that I was just like, alright, I'm just going to do it because I have a lot of thoughts coming up and a lot of ideas for a lot of really great content videos, better than ever before. If you're a subscriber to my channel now, and if there's something in the past you saw that you liked, it's all going to be there except times infinity. Woo! Alright, maybe times 10 or 100. Maybe 1,000. But yeah, I know infinity's kind of... Alright, so this is a video about how to confront, how to, create a good vibe between you and officer of the law. An officer of authority or a police officer. What you want to do if you want to record an officer that maybe normally wouldn't accept it or is going to give you a hard time. So here's some tips on how you want to record a conversation between you and an officer and be able to have them accept it instead of it turning into a fight. Then it just doesn't solve anything. Alright, so say a cop comes up to you. Let's use the instance we're driving in a car, we get pulled over. So, and you guys all got to put your own personality, put your own spin on it, but let's, and it's only me, so I mean, you got to do a little ad-libbing, or I'm going to do a little ad-libbing anyway. So, check it out, and then thoughts, ideas, other advice, put it down below. Everybody's welcome. Alright, so, you get pulled over by a cop in a car, in your car, in your friend's car, in a truck, whatever, and so, first of all, you want to have your phone ready. You want to have it recording probably as soon as possible so you don't have to be fumbling with it. You want to be prepared. Be prepared. That's the number one thing. Number one. You got to set your mindset. You got to try to calm down. I know firsthand that being excited, passionate, and full of love creates a misunderstanding and a miscommunication between folks. Such as love, passion, and like a motivation of sorts can be misconstrued by closed-minded folks as anger and psychopathy and I'm gonna make some money off this guy, I'm gonna take him to jail. Alright, no, but anyway, so you need to calm, breathe slowly in and out. If you're not, I don't know about you, but every time I see a cop in my rearview mirror, and I think this is most people, because we are as a whole, we are, what's that word? That word, we are manifested. No, we're not gonna use that. That's a great word. We are conditioned. We all know this word. We are conditioned to fear the law. So I mean, seeing a cop in a rearview mirror gets our heart beat up, and that's what they're counting on. That's why they do it. That's why they have the same cars. That's why they have such a authoritative presence. Everything about them. They're made to scare you. That's just how it is. If they weren't made to scare you, maybe it would say love police on their car and on their uniform, or we come in peace, or peace officer, not police officer. Popo! Fucking popos. Alright, no. Alright. So calm down. And now state. They're gonna come to the car. I'm sorry, I'm totally digressing in this whole thing. Please stay with me. I'm gonna try to get to the point. Alright. So they are coming to you. You have your camera ready, and you're going to be kind and courteous, do the usual. A good first thing to state is, hello officer, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. What is your reasonable application for offense this evening? Application's the wrong word. What is your reasonable... brain fart. Alright, there's a good legal term, a good legal question asked. What is your reasonable auspicion for offense this evening, sir? And then, he's going to make his response, and he may make a comment of turn the camera off, or are you recording me? And you can respond when he makes that first, request towards you. Instead of getting defensive, you're going to calm yourself, and you're going to respond. Officer, I was kind enough to yield to you on my own time, on my own freedom of passage, on a public road of public usage. You gotta word this better than me too. And I respected you, and I pulled over for you, and I complied with you can't say unlawful because that's just going to put them in defense. I complied with your request, which was the lights and the action that we're conditioned to respond to, that we got to get pulled over, we're going to die pretty much, because that's what happens if you don't pull over. They chase you down. I know firsthand. I didn't pull over one time and I got chased home and I got tasered, so go figure. And it got dropped in the end because there was no legal jurisdiction, there was no legal ramification of the law that exists that they could come up with. And we're also talking about small towns. Small towns, they just don't have the talent and the skill in the DA office to prosecute anything. Well, they can, but it's just like anything else. If you have a job and you're employed and you're making money off of it and you're not working on commission or you don't own your own business, you want the easiest way possible for everything. And that's how it works in the law and the courtroom as well. So what you want to do is when the officer asks a question, you respond and say, well, officer, I respectfully complied to your request, and I must just let you know that I record all interactions between the police and myself for my own record and for my own safety. And that is why I am here recording you. There's no hidden intention. It's just me recording our interaction for both of our safety. And then you can pretty much go from there. Ad-lib it. Feel it out. Try to get a rapport. It's like, so how you been today? Blah, blah, blah. Da-da-da. Go from there. And now, this is the new filtered ink. I'm not changing, and I'm not going to make a new channel. I'm not going to erase everything I did in the past. This is a sign of my evolution. All these videos that are before this, they are going to stay there because I know where I came from. And where I came from led me to help me on the path to where I'm going. So, Jeff with Filtered Ink, do not let formal school get in the way of your education. The frickin' library should be your school. Oh, the library. Jeff Filtered Ink, don't let school get in the way of your education. Mark Twain. Later, guys.